Konnichiwa minasan, and welcome. I'd like to introduce you guys to Makuhari City in Chiba Prefecture, Japan. Here we are standing in front of the JR station, and here we can see some actual directories created by the city which denote different things and venues in the area. We also have the Makuhari Messe Evento Posta, which this is kind of a calendar of events of things that will be transpiring here nearby, such as live shows and different things of that nature. This is the JR Kaihin Makuhari station. So what I want you to denote that not only do people use this for the trains, but as you can see here, there are plenty of bus terminals here as well, because this is a central hub for transportation. This is the north side of the road, or I should say the north side of the station. And on the south side, there's also a section for taxis as well. People can come here and park their cars and even park their bicycles to use the station. Now don't let me be the only one to welcome you. As you can see here, there are signs which are welcoming us, saying Yokoso Makuhari e, or welcome to Makuhari. Here I'd also like to point out this delicious dessert place called Wired Kitchen. They've got quite a good number of cafe items and dessert items. Here, as you can see, there's obviously access for anyone who might need a little assistance, such as elevators, and of course people can take the stairs as well if they so choose to. Now, as I said before, this is the Japan Railways Kaihin Makuhari Eki, the JR Makuhari Kaihin Makuhari station. Here nearby, we'll also see a konbini. Konbini means convenience stores, and these are really convenient. They take the meaning to a whole new level. New Days is this particular one, and I've been here plenty of times, if anything, at least for the onigiri. I do love those snacks. And now we find ourselves on the south end of the train station. There's the Makuhari Marines statue. You can take pictures with them. They're really adorable. But basically, the Makuhari Marines are the baseball team for Makuhari. Now here you'll also see that there was a taxi waiting area. Now, this train station, the Kaihin Makuhari station, is not just a central hub for travel. You'll also notice that there are plenty of buildings and actually malls connected to this same train station. So, is this a central hub for shopping and food? Why, yes it is. Not only that, we've got some big name brands here, such as Gap, Banana Republic, Tommy Hilfiger. So, if you do want to get that home away from home experience and still get some of your Western designs, don't worry, you can still get that here. Now, about a block south of the Kaihin Makuhari station, you will find access to Chiba Prefecture's Makuhari Seaside Park. This park is very large and very beautiful. Not only that, it has this beautiful seaside access where you get waterfront views of the bay. Now, this park is also home to the local baseball team, the Makuhari Marines Stadium. I have had the luxury of enjoying this park and in the manner of going Pokemon going with friends, and also with these barbecues where we've gotten together and rented equipment through the park to barbecue and sunbathe as well as enjoy our wonderful food. I invite you all to please explore and enjoy this park. Finally, I would like to introduce you to the university in which I was fortunate enough to study abroad, and that is Kanda Gaigo Daigaku, or Kanda University of International Studies. Alright, so let's explore the campus. And here's an office in which I frequented very many times, and that is the International Student Affairs Office. Students such as myself could go here and ask for all kinds of advice, whether it be academic or even home life stuff. Here across the way, you'll see this large open field, which actually, interestingly enough, is currently being worked on as they are building a new building for the campus here. This large quad where people could park their bikes and really explore and enjoy. Now here, I'd like to point out that this is building number 4, and down here, but on the opposite side of this building, there's a convenience store where you can buy snacks and all kinds of supplies for class. There's sky bridges in between most of these buildings, which is pretty cool for in case of weather. And here you'll notice that between the first central building was building 2, and this building here is building 1, there's actually 2 sky bridges there to make ease of travel. Now, when you go across here and you go under through the bottom here on the first floor, you'll also see across the way an ATM, because of course we have to have bank access, and this is actually building number 3. But before we continue any more there, I do want to come this way and look at an old nostalgic memory for me. This entrance right here. This actually served as the main entrance for very many people coming here to Queens, and I used to basically ride my bicycle through that gate every morning. Very nostalgic. Here I'd like to point out the sky bridge here. Now this bridge also has access on the 3rd floor, which allows you to enjoy the weather, if the weather's permitting, for you to go between buildings 3 and building 1. Finally, I would like to mention the library here at Queens, which is quite iconic, featuring things such as the beautiful and awesome food that's served in the 3rd floor cafeteria. There's also this entranceway which leads to this wonderful hall in which we usually have our orientations for incoming classes. The 1st floor and the 2nd floor are library, but on the 2nd floor there's also a huge multicultural section for people to enjoy and learn about other cultures, because this is an international school. Now interesting also is that on the 3rd floor there's access both from within the building and outside of the building, where we can climb up over here on the top of the building, where there's a big garden and greenery, as well as tables and chairs, so you can really fully enjoy nature outside. It's a beautiful view from this side of the campus. Now here we have a garden outside of this building, which is both a multimedia building because of the 1st floor multimedia section for renting equipment and using stuff like that. And on the 2nd floor is the Sulk section. Now that's a section in which people go where they can only speak in English so that you can practice your English. Now for an international school, that comes quite in handy. Here we have fields in which people play games, where we do things together with teachers, field days, and of course there's actual sporting areas, such as the soccer field, which leads to the gym and stuff like that.